Alright, and we're back. It's gonna be probably the last session. I had to go to the bathroom before I started twice, because I was dumb and forgot the first time. Don't even want to go there. I'm just old. I'm 27, but I sit down and I'm like, apparently I'm 72, so cool. Anyways, this is Natla's Mines. This is the last area of the game that, the game's gonna be like, oh, you know what you should do? Is do stupid things and die. The game's not going to let you do that anymore. It's just going to be as brutal as it has ever been, and we're going to have to deal with that. So, Natla's Mines are pretty easy, but they are a little confusing to the uninitiated, as in probably most people, because you play your cool games, right? You play your Stanley Parables and your, I don't know, your Hugo Martinez. I don't know, I'm trying to... None of these things are real, I don't think. I know Stanley Parable's real. Anyways, I also should not stroke out. I have two monsters right next to me. I drank one earlier as well. They are all Monster Ultra Zeros. I'm sorry, let's see, we've got a orange one, a white one, and I drank a green apple one earlier. I can't drink sugar, so I drink sugar-free soda and stuff. I don't really drink energy drinks either. I just wanted to get this game done in one last go. So hopefully I will not have an absolute stroke like last time. If I do, I will feel terrible. So, anyways, Natla's Mines, like I said, they're a bit unfriendly because it's a lot of back and forth. But as I said in the last couple episodes, I did do this level as a kid without actually killing any of the enemies. Don't do that. It's a really dumb idea. We do have all the ammo you saved up the entire game, so that's still there. But when it comes down to weapons, we have nothing right now. We gotta get all of them over again. Theoretically, if you didn't grab the Uzis in the last level, you'll get them in this one. So don't be butthurt and be like, oh, I did get to play with the Uzis. They're a secret? No, don't worry. It's not fun to do this level without getting any weapons, and you'll probably hate yourself if you do it, so do yourself a big favor, and don't do what I did the very first time playing this game. So, this is the game's introduction of, you know, no more mistakes. This is, you have 100% control of the game down, you know what you're doing, we expect you to. So when I was a kid, I did not notice this area. Don't ask me why. I just didn't, because I was like 13 and sweaty and gross and fat, and I played RuneScape. Well, the only thing in that I still do is I play RuneScape. I'm not fat, I really don't get sweaty very often, and, yeah, that's about it. Only one of those things is still true, and I'm pretty happy about it. It was also my Friday today, so I'm kind of excited and energized and ready to rock and or roll, so not too bad. Anyways, this level is admittedly not my favorite. I really don't like it, because I think this is one of my major issues I have with Tomb Raider after the first game, is I just don't find this kind of gameplay as exciting or interesting as, like, raiding a tomb. I know that's like, well, you're technically in Atlantis, right? Well, yeah, but it's just not the same, man. Like, this doesn't have any culture, this doesn't have any history to it, this is just a abandoned building and, like, some stuff. You could say, now, Seth, that's technically a tomb in some way. It's a tomb of technology. No, it's not. Don't go there with me. Don't try to... Oh, what was it? I can't remember the expression. It's irrelevant anyways. I'll remember it later, probably. But, anyways, I don't know. This is where Tomb Raider starts to become... Lara Croft kills dudes, and, like... It starts to weird me out. It's like the starting of modernized Tomb Raider, I guess, and I find that shit weird. Like, to me, Lara doesn't shoot dudes, she shoots bears and monsters, and killing people is just kind of secondary, I guess. It's kind of like Indiana Jones, you know? He, like, doesn't really kill people by violent behavior, they end up getting in his way, I guess. I guess you could say most of the enemies get in Lara's way, too, but this is not the same. So, this section is timed, so... Oh, fuck, I messed it up, pretty sure. No, I didn't. Okay, let's do this correctly, because this is timed. You can repeat it, but I don't want to. Oh, shit, that's too slow. You're too slow! That's basically what this is. So, also, it's my first few minutes in this session. We gotta we gotta start off kind of iffy to get better, right? So I will say this is not my favorite level, and it's not very long, admittedly, thank God, because you don't have really any enemies to kill. You only have to deal with the 3 dudes, and that's pretty much it. So you don't have to worry about, you know, like, oh no, I have to kill all the big monsters and stuff. No, you don't have to do that. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It's so tight. Dude, it's like, this jump is just iffy. This isn't me being bad. This is just an iffy spot because you have to be very specifically angled to jump over that and not trigger the boulder at the right time. I hate it. It's never been one of my favorite parts of the game. I remember, like, the first time I did this, I was just angry. I hated it. I was like, I don't want to do this ever again. So, what do? I do it again, except on the internet. So, oh, fucking hell. You see what I mean? It's the hitbox on these fucking barriers is just iffy. And if you jump up from there, the boulder will mash you. So, don't fuck around too much. Oh my god, I did it again. This is getting awful. Ugh. This is the only part of the game I really don't like, too. It's not because it's, like, timed. It's just those barriers are so specific, and it's just so awful. It's not really hard, so much as it is hard on the controls, because this is not the kind of game that facilitates this kind of platforming. I mean, Tomb Raider 2, yes, but not in this. It's just, it doesn't work very well. I can't really explain it, but god damn it. Oh my god. This is why I said I hate this part so much. Because I'm not kidding, if you stand up here and you fall down, the boulder will mash you and you will cry and you will feel like an asshole. This is also not me being bad at video games. I have to stress this out. This is just because it's an old, weird jumping quirk in the game that's just not very well handled. So, this is my last resort. I'm saving the game after this because I'm not dealing with this shit again. Okay, let's jump up here so I can demonstrate what I'm talking about too. So, that's what happens if you do that. So if you didn't think I was serious, that's what I was talking about. I didn't do that because I thought it would work either. That actually is what I know happens. So, oh my god. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not a speedrunner at this game. I'm a speedrunner of other games that are not this. So, don't be like, you fucking scrub! No, man. This is not the kind of game I'm speedrunning in general. I'm usually just speedrunning Quake, Doom, and Metroid. So, yep, this is Boulder City, USA, the level, by the way. I haven't mentioned this yet. But my friend used to call those meatballs, and it's always made me laugh to this day. Because it really does look like meatballs. They look like big fucking spaghetti meatballs, right? To me, they do too. If you don't think so, you're just wrong and weird, and I don't like you. You're not my friend. I don't like you anymore. We're not friends. We're never going to hang out. You're never going to come to my birthday party. You never do anyways, so I don't know why you're even asking me in the first place. Anywho, we need to get 3 switches. Sorry, fuses. Those are very different things. And we have to get all these, like, fuses to drop that thing to give us our pistols back so we can kill one of the dudes. I don't know his name. He's Cowboy Man, and he dies. That's all you need to know. I really don't think it matters if he has a name or not. He's just Disposable Man Unit number 75 to Lara, so... I do hate this design, too, because it looks really just gross, I guess. I don't know if that was the intention. Like, when I was a kid, when I saw you could go to Atlantis, it just made me think, oh, that's cool. What are they going to do? Atlantis is just this cave. I know that that's just sad that I'm bitching about it, but it's always bugged me, man. There's something about that that just doesn't, you know, strike a chord with me as much as you think it would. Because I, as a kid, thought, oh, Atlantis, we're going to be doing, like, some cool, like, underwater city, because that's what it's based off of, right? But no, it's just this kind of iffy, not that exciting area, you know what I mean? It's just a cave. And occasionally there's some cool stuff, but the next level is much better, I think, personally. But, I don't know, like, I feel like it was just hard to execute. That might be the main issue here. Oh shit, that was the wrong way. You gotta go to the boat. Um, like, I get what they were trying to do. I mean, I understand. I grew up with a PlayStation 1, so it's not like I'm like, oh, fucking game's gotta be perfect. Like, you just had to settle for shit, you know? Like, I remember someone the other day at work was like, oh, you know, like, hands, they look like claws, and the new GTA remaster, they have fingers. And I'm like, so you're paying $60 for finger physics? No. And I'm like, sounds like it. Like, I don't see why people care about, like, graphic fidelity in this day and age still. It weirds me out. But, anyways, also when I was a kid, it blew my mind that says Atlantis, Natla. Oh my god, it blew my mind. And that maybe her logo looks like the Skion. Oh man, that's so smart. I was easily impressed as a kid. Also, I did not know you could do this the first time I played this. I had to look this up on like a fucking FAQ, and I shit myself. I was like, are you serious? You can say, wow, you were a stupid kid, but honestly, that is not a very interesting room, and it doesn't look good. There's parts of Tomb Raider 2 that look just like this as well, with a similar concept, and I just hate these block puzzles. I don't hate Tomb Raider, by the way, I just hate, like, this. This right here, what I'm doing, is the most infuriating aspect of classic Tomb Raider games. I don't think there's anything in the games that are that frustrating. It's just this. I don't mind the ladders, or the tight ropes, or crawling, but just this. It's because you're locked into an animation that you can't skip. You have to wait it out. It's the same length every single time, every single side. It's just, I don't know. It bugs me. It's one of those things. So, I can't say it's bad, but I mean, for the time, it probably is also a loading prevention thing, like to cause the game from fucking exploding or something. I know the auto mod fix that I have in the description you can download that I'm using. They do have an option where you can, like, have that classic fog, like the black fog effect from Tomb Raider 1, like on the PS1, I think, or you can toggle it to be, like, that fog right there wouldn't be there if I wasn't using this function. I like the fog. I think it adds a lot more depth to the game. It's a lot cooler to me. I think it adds a lot of charm. Because in real life, you couldn't see very far anyways, so I'm not really a big griper about the fog thing. Also, I love how everybody is so up and down about the new GTA remaster, and then it turned out to be a colossal disappointment. It's like, wow, maybe game companies should stop remastering shit and actually make products or something. Maybe you can just play the old one and just act like a fucking adult and have, like, move on, like, I guess. But I'm playing Tomb Raider 1, so I can't say anything. But I don't know, man. I don't think games like that need to be remade. It's called just play the game. Like, if it bugs you that much that it doesn't look good, that says something about you as a person to me. I don't know. But I'm fine with it just being a port. There's a difference between a port and a remake, and I'd rather just have a port. Also, do not extend yourself further than this right here. Do not do it. You will start a gunfight, and you cannot get out of it. Cowboy Man is right over there. You know what? I don't think that's a good enough name. We're gonna call him Cowboy Bebop, because I'll make somebody happy. I don't know. I don't watch anime. I hate anime with a passion, so you can enjoy the fact that I acknowledged your weird cultures, I guess. Bow down to my acknowledgement. It's important. Not really, I don't care. I just don't like anime. You know, you'd be surprised, too. I've watched quite a few, and I have never liked a single one. The only anime I've ever watched that I actually kind of enjoy is Fist of the North Star from, like, 1910 or whatever the fuck that came out. I don't know, I like that. It's because it's just ultra-violent and stupid, and everything's explosive and huge and crazy and serious and stupid. I don't know. I think my cousin, the same one that had the Omega Boost game I was talking about, I think he had me watch that once, and I just, like, shit myself, like, in fear because it's fucking scary. As a kid, you gotta remember I was, like, 6 or 7, you know, that's not, like, something you need to watch at that age. I've seen Ghost in the Shell, I've seen Spirited Away. I think movies like Spirited Away are just overrated. I don't think they're that good. I don't know why people like them. They're just children's movies. Like, I don't know why adults try to go into watching children. It creeps me out. I'm actually being serious right now. It actually does creep me out when adults watch like children's entertainment with the perspective of like a like modern adult or something. It just strikes me as immature and creepy. I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole, but that's cool, but it just creeps me out. It's like complaining about, oh, Teletubbies used to be so much better. I mean, now they have this like baby that's like this, and I don't like Ubu. I like Abba better. You know, like, it just, as a 27-year-old adult, if I said that conversation around you, you'd probably think I was A, a pedophile, or B, insane, or both. So, I don't know, man. It's just, stuff like that creeps me out. I can't deal with it. It makes me want to shut down mentally. I'm not kidding. It just makes me think, what the fuck do you do? It's like the people that just watch, like, cartoons all day, like, it's like, okay. But then they have no maturity, they have no, like, sense of common world, and they complain about it, like, and it's like, no, they're like, oh, everything's just too serious now. It's like, no, you just watch cartoons because you're immature and weird. That's just shit that weirds me out. Anyways, we got all the fuses, I'm done ranting. Thank God. I love how I can't skip that with the gun trick for a while. Makes me sad. Normally you should be able to do this, but I think you can still keep hopping about while that's doing its thing. So, I'm not going to complain too much. I think you can do it with like that, but I've always done it with like the holster because it's really fast. So, that's how I've always done it. Anyways, now we can pick up our trusty dusty handguns, which for some reason they decided to put in a storage crate, or a little like mobile home. I guess maybe they were planning to put I almost called her Russia, Laura in here. Or conveniently there just happened to be these handguns in here. It's just a bit weird that this exact little home has a pair of handguns in it. Specifically the same exact kind that Laura's been using the entire game. I find that a bit odd. I also think that graphic is recycled in Tomb Raider 2 in Diving Tank, I'm pretty sure, with that like beginning area. I don't know. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of like graphics, surprisingly. There's only a few games I actually really, really like and really know. So, like, if it comes to things like Doom and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, totally, that's from Doom or whatever, but I don't know. It's weird. When it comes to, like, oh, that barrel's from, like, fucking Metroid, that barrel's from Doom, like, that, no, that's weird. I don't know, there's people that can, like, spot shit and say, oh, that's a reference to this, and I'm like, how do you know that? That takes, like, such specific, like, skill that just baffles me a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm just weirded out by a lot of shit, as is evident in most of my videos. I don't get bugged by a lot of stuff. There's actually very few things that will bug me, but there's just a lot of shit that makes me weird. Like, or makes me feel weird. Anyways.
Nothing personal.
Ain't nothing personal, says John Marston. Oh shit, I do not want to jump on that. So this, like, arena is not that... I don't know why. That sounds so loud on my end. Is it just me, or is that really loud? It's probably not really loud. It's just me. But, he is using the magnums, which we do want. So, I don't know why you wouldn't want to kill this guy. I don't know why anybody, like, you know, a person like me would want to go through the game trying to use just no weapons. That seems really stupid. It's like a 13-year-old that doesn't know how to puzzle solve would do that or something. Yeah, I just literally face-tanked this entire area as a kid. It was a bad idea. So, don't be an asshole and not pick your magnums back up. It's a really, really dumb idea. Also, if you haven't noticed, the magnums have like a little Natla logo on them. You see that down there? The little blue thing. I always think that's kind of funny. Like, she makes weapons and all these cool things. Man, how egotistical are you to make a fucking weapon brand after yourself? That's a little weird. Like, if you're already holding monopoly on everything, right? So this place is a little bit confusing looking, but it's not that bad. The best way to describe this is just careful environmental studying, because one wrong slip is pretty much death. There's very little error at this point in the game. So, yeet! I want to drop over here. Okay. So this is also one of those instances where you have to do one of those really, really precise drops. And the game doesn't really telegraph that you can do this, so I kind of don't like this part. It gives me a mini heart attack. Jesus, I still feel like this is This should have been explained at one point, right? Like, oh, that just doesn't seem right. It's because there's no animation for it. You just cling film to it, and it just doesn't look right. Also, I love this texturing. It looks like nacho cheese and Doritos or something. You know, I haven't even mentioned this yet. When I played this game, I still have the disc that's from 1996 with me. But when I played this also was on a Jam Pack demo. I don't know what year, probably 95. And I actually remember playing this. I remember it had Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider 1, and I can't remember what else. There was like some weird like puzzle game on there too. I don't know. It was a thing. There was a thing on there. So yeah, and it's so cool because it was all winter themed. Do you remember when demo discs used to come in like themes? They used to be summer and winter. Like, and I have one that had Sly Cooper and oh Jesus. See, oh god, that just doesn't look right. It just also, I'd like to point out, I feel like that should have been a point where you had to grab that, otherwise this would absolutely melt you. There's no way this texturing looks proper. I don't know. See, it just doesn't have any movement, so it looks really awkward. You have to just take the sound's word for it that it's dangerous. Ugh. Anyways. But yeah, I used to get those all the time, because they were actually pretty cheap. I think you could get them at, like, most retail game stores for, like, $5. It was, like, seriously, it was, like, that cheap. And, they had... Oh, hi, my name is Saul Wool, and I'm going to show you some cool moves in Twisted Metal Black. I should do a video someday where I bust out my PS2 and do some of those, because they're fucking great. I bet all those people are either dead or, like, out of a job, or both. I would not be surprised, honestly. It is just strange. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. This is danger, but I actually like this. So, what this is danger. Oh, that was very spooky. But it's also a very good test of your awareness, because you have to know what platforms you can and can't step on. I'm not going over there. I don't care enough. I know someone's gonna be like, but you're gonna miss a med kit. It's like, dude, I have like 40 heals right now. I can face tank a fucking, like, army of... I don't know. I could tank something. I don't think I want to find out. But, trust me, I have more than enough heals, more than enough ammo. I am very, very comfortable right now. I have no... I know what I'm doing, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I can afford to fuck around. That's why I got 2 monsters. Oh! Oh, let me just sit down in this lava that's really hot. Oh, this is such an inconvenience. I knew there was a fucking jump that was iffy here. Okay, there we go. This is the one that I remember kills me every single fucking time I play this game, because it's a horseshit death. It's not fun. Ugh. I also just love how Lara just goes, ooh, I just stepped on molten hot lava. How inconvenient. So, this is the way forward, obviously. How do we do it? Well, the very, very poorly disguised block of TNT. Minecraft. Fucking thinking that shit stole this? Nah, man, you're nuts. So this is gonna take like 800 years, so I'm just gonna do something that I need to do. Okay, we got the monster is open. I don't normally drink energy drinks, but this is a game that I feel requires them. I got my Monster Energy, my gamer fuel. Yeah, we'll leave like a quarter left in there. I normally down drinks in one go. I don't know why. Probably because I'm an alcoholic and I don't drink. That's probably a reason. I'm not even kidding. I don't drink, but... Ugh. I know that the way that I drink liquid in general would probably make me an alcoholic. I'm not even, like, sugarcoating that. I actually got in a conversation about this the other day at work. Someone's like, you really don't do any of that? I'm like, no. I've never even smoked a cigarette. I have no desire to do it. I have too much of an addictive and compulsive personality, so I know better. Plus, my family is, like, not very stable when it comes to alcohol, so I don't want to take that chance. I just know better. I have a lot of, like, Native American heritage and stuff. I believe there's, like, enzymes and stuff that let you not produce the thing to break down liquor, and it causes addiction or something. I don't know. I just don't have the interest to drink either. It's just never interested me. I want to be able to remember everything, you know? That's just me. Oh, boy. I'm going to save because I really don't want to go through that block pushing shit again. I really don't. So, if you couldn't tell, that is a dangerous, hazardous floor. That will absolutely, well, I guess you'd be remiss to think otherwise because it doesn't look very dangerous to begin with. Here comes a fucking meatball. Okay, let's let that do its thing. Okay, this is an iffy jump. I don't like this. I don't like anything about this level. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. I thought that texture was dangerous. I've always just yeeted myself over it. Oh my goodness. Well, we're learning. We are learning. This level is causing me some serious issues, but it is nowhere as heinous as the last level, obviously, because I think, if I'm being fair, my problem with that level was I was incredibly exhausted, so that is probably why. Let's save, because I really don't like this jump. It's just really gross. It's because it's like what happened in the last level as well. It's because there's a texture, so when you're grabbing, let me demonstrate. So when you do this, like, and you cling forward, there's a certain level that the game checks to see if you're doing that animation, and if it's not in that height range, you can't grab something. So that's why you end up, like, whiffing ledges. You have to be in the right, literally pixel-perfect area to do it. So that's not a you thing, that's the game thing, but it's maybe, like, 20% you. Let's just be honest, right? So, alright. This level, like I said, isn't long. It's not really that bad. It's just, it's a lot of back and forth. So, I guess I can say it's not atrocious, but I just don't like it very much. I don't know. I don't care for this kind of level design because it's just a cave. It's not a tomb. It's no fucking rating to be had. I'm not getting fucking Indiana Jones's golden medallion or nothing. I don't know. Indiana Jones never got a golden medallion. Why am I saying that? Why am I being so stupid? Why am I doing anything? Why is that texture fucking warping really badly? I like how I noticed that. I don't know. I normally don't notice shit like that, but for this one instance I have. I'm not kidding. The PlayStation 1 version of this game has some serious pop-in and, like, just really bad, like, flickering and stuff because it's not really optimized very well. Okay. Ow. Just banged my fucking hand and the controller against the PC case. So, this is the skater boy. He is very 90s. Come on. I didn't know they hired the scout to ride a skateboard. And yep, you're seeing it correctly. Also, he has different pants than what he's wearing in the, or shorts, sorry. He's wearing different shorts than he is in the fucking cutscenes. I'd also like to point out Lara just basically gunned down a small child. She basically just killed Bobby Hill. Look at him, he fucking looks like Bobby Hill. I'm okay, Dad. Like, seriously, look at that. That is literally Bobby Hill. That literally looks like Bobby Hill when he's in the Christian metal band, like, pastor guy episode. I'm gonna find that image and put it up there because that is 100% what it looks like to me. And it's really, really funny. Oh, that is uncanny. That is great. That's some good shit right there. There is a secret over here, but I don't care. This is the end of the game. I just want to get it over with, right? So, I'd like to point out, why is there a skate park in the middle of Atlantis? Like, near lava. Why was this kid skating around in lava? Is he that fucking ballsy? Is he that cool? I don't understand. I mean, it's dated. We all know. But still. Like I said, Boulder City, USA. Also, all these 3 spots have boulders on them. So, be very cautious. Don't do that. That was what I was waiting for. There's also one up there, I think, somewhere. I don't know. I don't want to find out. Please don't correct me if there isn't, because I don't care. If there's like spaghetti monsters up there shooting them out, that wouldn't even surprise me either. Also, going through here on PS1 without the ability to save anywhere you want is very, very nerve-wracking. I remember my friend was like, this was the point in the game where he was yelling at me that there was boulders everywhere, and it scared the shit out of me every 5 minutes. So, yeah, this is the part I was talking about. It was fun the first time going here after having never seen it. But at the same time, obviously, I was like 13 and I finished the game and played Gears of War 2 or something. I don't know. I never had any of the sequels to this game. That's what's weird. I've only played them with friends, and I've never actually like played them. I've only played like a level or 2, and that's not what I would consider what me and my friend did, which was literally sit down and play the entire game from start to finish in like a day. So not even close. All right. So this is like weird. It doesn't look good, but I think it's supposed to be golden sandstone, or I don't know. It's basically a pyramid. This part is also really iffy. I am not gonna lie. I know what you're supposed to do, but it's just the way it's designed is very awkward and doesn't feel very intuitive. So, I'm not a huge fan. This whole area is a little bit of a mess. It's because it's very, very, very repetitively textured. And this is one instance in Tomb Raider where I will say, yeah, the graphics make this very hard to have any distinguishable, like, bits. So it just kind of ends up feeling repetitive. So it doesn't... It's easy to get turned around. You'll see what I mean in a moment. But it's not great design. I get what they were trying to go for here, but it doesn't translate very well. That's what I'm trying to get at. And also, I hate these not boulders, but like these blocks, because if you push them in the wrong spot, you're gonna have to take them out, and it's awful. Ugh. So, just have fun and don't fuck up your blocks. That's all I can say. You don't want to do that. And also, I don't think I've mentioned this yet. I don't have vibration on in the game because I just don't like it. If there's ever the option in a game to have it, I turn it off because I don't like having that weird... Excuse me? I don't like having that weird, like, sensation on my hands because it feels like it's disorienting my hands. I don't know, I want to have, like, total control of my hands. This is what I was talking about. This fucking part right here doesn't make any sense. So you pull that block out, and then you jump up here, but down below there becomes open, despite... It's just... I don't like this area. It's just... This part doesn't make any sense. What caused this to change the entire level geometry all of a sudden, right? I don't get it. It just feels iffy and weird. If someone can explain why this... Like, I don't think you can do that without pushing that block first. This whole part is just gross. I don't like it. I like how I don't describe it as, like, difficult. I just describe it as gross. It's fucking gross. Says the guy that works with bodily fluids all the time. But still, you know, it doesn't matter. This shit's gross. This whole level just makes me want to just vomit. It's just awful. See what I mean? Like, this... If you didn't see that... Because, let me show you what I was talking about. So, this is such a compacted area. You could easily just go like, and not notice that texture. I'm talking like the first time playing this on your own. I'm not talking about watching me do it. Because watching me do it, I'm a fucking master. I know what I'm doing. But, this area just feels gross. I don't like it. Like, that block that you get to move to get under here is just stupid. Also, I don't know why this is here, because why does it have to do that? I remember I spent like 5 minutes doing this as a kid, being like, how do I fucking jump that gap? Like, it actually bugged me. I didn't understand how to do it. And I still don't. Like, I don't like this part. It's just, ugh. Like, I don't know what this does to change the level geometry. It just changes it, and it, I don't know. It's gross. That's all I can say. It's just gross, man. So, we go all the way down here, again, and then we go down here. Like, there's a lot of back and forth in this level. That's my biggest gripe.
Say cheese.
Oh no, he said say cheese. It's Caleb. Oh my god. Wait. He doesn't have his trench coat, I just realized that. This guy also is supposed to be black, but he looks green. Look at his face! Like, it's green! He's got, like, fucking Hulk face. It's weird. Oh shit, that was spooky. There's no lava here, but I don't know why I keep thinking there is. Scum sucker! Because this is a 90s game. Also, look how fucking big he is. Look at the size of his legs to mine. You can fit, like, maybe 2 or 3 of Lara's legs on that guy. Also, his body just looks weird. I don't understand why they're all... So let's reiterate here. We got big green face man with shotgun who wears a duster but doesn't wear a duster in the, like, game. And then you have Skater Boy. Then you have Cowboy Shooty Man. Stereotypical, kind of not sort of cowboy shooty man, and French scumbag. So, what the fuck kind of ragtag group of people? And Natla just sounds like she's like the mom, Cynthia from, or not Cynthia, it's fucking Charlotte, there we go, Charlotte from Rugrats. I swear to God, like, in my mind as a kid, I basically just thought that she was Charlotte. I don't know. See, there I am talking about kids media getting weird, and it's freaky. I've watched so much fucking Rugrats, it's unbelievable, dude. I could probably quote any early episode of Rugrats to a T, it's sick. Ugh. Satchmo! You mean the trumpet player? No, the monster! That's because it was actually well written, it was really funny. But anyways, enough talking about kids' entertainment, because I'm an adult, let's talk about real situations, right? How about them, I don't know what goes on in the world anymore that's not traumatic and horrible. How about them Sasquatches, right? Anyways, so this is one of the only times you ever see this key. I don't know why. They never show this key off ever again. It's just this very cool looking, like... I don't know, it looks like something from fucking Dune, or like... Oh, it's so fucking cool, I like that design. It's neat. See, I like this. This right here is cool. I want this. I want more of it. But we don't get very much. We just get kind of like Lava Cave, and it's still cool, I guess, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Also, that key fits over everything, I'd like to point out. But that was Natla's Mines. It was pretty intense. I'll see you in the next one.